You don't have a preference?
Nope. Play college football. It's the dream.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about the process because I haven't talked to you like everybody else through this whole thing. I mean, when did Iowa kind of start contacting you?
It was sort of like the summer into my junior year is when they started talking to me, and that's sort of when I got my offer at their camp, and that's sort of when things sort of skyrocketed.
And just talk to me through the camp process. I mean, you went there. Is that your whole goal? Is to try to get a scholarship out of it?
Yeah, I mean, Iowa's a great school. That's sort of the dream school I've been wanting to play for. But yeah, scholarship to Iowa was the dream, and it was awesome to achieve that.
So you've been a fan like your whole life?
Yeah, since I was little, going to the games, have vivid memories of going to Kinnick.
Yeah, and then did you think yourself as a tight end? I mean, the whole time you were growing up? Or?
Sort of like middle school and freshman, sophomore year, I was like a quarterback, so I didn't really know where I was going to play. But Coach Miller moved to a tight end, so it's sort of where I fell in love with it.
And you moved up to varsity, sophomore year?
Sophomore year, yes, sir.
Yeah. So, talk about your growth a little bit. In what ways do you think like you became a better player? And I'm not just saying make more catches because you're older, but just how did you improve over the course of your?
Sort of like this last year, I tried to work on blocking a lot more because that's sort of what Iowa tight ends are known for is blocking. So that's sort of what I tried to work on this year.
And it's toughness. It's a mentality.
Yeah.
So, how do you go about getting into that type of
just a lot of technique. You just try to repetition of all the little things. So then when you're in the game, it's just all muscle memory. You can just play. You're not thinking.
Did you have any other offers?
I got an offer from Iowa State.
Iowa State,
yes,
but
Iowa was. And that was sort of a done deal.
That's kind of interesting. I mean, to get it that early and get it out of the way that early. Do you feel freer because of that, or would you rather have gone through the process like all of our partners?
I mean, people are all different. Mine, I sort of just wanted to get it done over with, so I didn't have to worry about it later. I wouldn't have to worry about it now during basketball season, so I could just focus on one thing at a time, like on basketball or football or whatever. Just have fun.
Have you talked to any of them lately? I mean, did they visit you last week?
I talked to Reese Morgan, I think, yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Just sort of talk to him a little bit more, see how he's doing. It was good talk.
Yeah, and they envision you at tight end. Right?
That's what I've been told.
So what's so you're going to graduate, I assume, in May, and then all of a sudden June you start the boot camp.
Yep. Got to get ready.
Yeah. What are they? Are they saying probably red shirt, but be ready to play? Is that kind of
red shirt's probably the ideal thing, but I'll be ready when my name's called.
Yeah. What have you learned from some of the other players that have been around? I mean, this has such a great tradition here at Solon. James Morris at the top of the list, but just a lot of other great players.
You just sort of pay your dues. You just got to work your tail off every single day, not worry about anything, all the extracurricular things. You just worry about doing great in the classroom, and then work your butt off in the weight room, and then everything will take care of itself on the field or court or wherever.
When you talk about blocking, is that kind of a mentality as much as it is the physical part of it?
Yeah. I mean, it is a mentality. You sort of have to want to do it, but a lot of it is technique too.
What did they tell you when you talked to, whether it's Reese or Kirk or whoever, what did they tell you about your game, what they wanted to see out of you?
I haven't really been told that much, but they're telling me a lot of places I need to grow, but I just need to keep working on that.
What are you weight-wise? Probably
225.
225.
Yeah, 225-ish.
All right. So I know this is a tough thing to talk about football after something like this, but basketball. I'm sure these have been your friends probably your whole life.
Yeah.
But it's easy to kind of not think about football, isn't it, when you're out here playing basketball?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but with all these basketball players like my brother's playing, this is our dream. It's been our dream since we were little to play together, and this is like our only time to play. So we're just trying to cherish every moment.
Do you ever? I would say get jealous. Do you ever get interested in looking around and there's a lot more attention to a lot of other kids, or a lot of other athletes that are trying to make their decisions, and you just you're under the radar?
Yeah, I mean, you sort of like to be there. No one really thinks highly of you, but you just sort of keep your head down, work hard, and everything will work itself out.
Okay. Well, thanks so much.